back again, and well, situation is my centre has completely collapsed. I've lost the Devil's Den. Generally things are not going well. That said, the little round top is secure. I have my cannon rolling out along the line. The centre is a little worrying at the moment, but I've got a fresh brigade coming to smash the edge of the enemy flank, so the plan is currently to flank across them like that and retake the den. Or at least put them to flight. Taking 1,500 casualties, and I've got men who are facing away from battle. But as the moment, we have halted the rebels' advance, although they seem to bring in their cannon up. Oh, the whole front rebel line started to retreat there. They're getting flanked, they're getting heavy canister, they're getting fired on. If I can sweep into the rebel cannon, that would give me quite a lot of an advantage. So this is all Carr's brigade, 1st Brigade, 2nd Division, who will now get deployed into line in the rebel rear. How are my guys doing? They're negative, but they're still okay morale wise. And the cannon are apparently just slaughtering people. Who's that still fighting near Devil's Den? Is that my 2nd sharpshooters? Yeah. Pulling you back as well. Although apparently you've scored me 300 points. Yep, caused nearly 300 enemy casualties. I love sharpshooters. Are you running or just deciding to redeploy in front of all my cannon? Alright, Rebs have got at least one more brigade coming in, as well as a fair chunk of cannon, but I've got counter battery fire on them from over here, possibly up here, because that is a fantastic position for artillery. These guys are advancing forward, but oh, I had another regiment still out there apparently. Didn't even see them in the woods. Yeah, but as is, not too bad. Those guys will pay when they start crossing this field. Right, 1st Reb unit's broken, and here come my forces on the flank. They're seconds away from breaking. (7,006), and of course there's a large number of men just sitting around doing nothing. I suppose you want to give me Vincent? Strong Vincent. Fantastic name, I have to say. Right, the Rebs are sweeping forward off the Devil's Den, but they seem to have stopped until they can form up a bit better. My sharpshooters really should learn to take orders. I'm just going to order them to retreat, otherwise they're going to get cut to pieces. See, although my cannon is now engaging them. Which is always a good day. I'm trying to work on my cannon placement. That's where I've been weak up until now. This is a bit more risky than I would have liked, but you know, this is what Scenario 9 really should be improving by now. Plus side, I'm into the draw, so as long as I don't have a total collapse, I should be fine. And I've held this bit now, I'm not worried here. Can they continue to do their deadly work? Yeah, a couple hundred points from just cannons alone. I have a brigade flanking. Let's see why they stop. Sharpshooters want to deploy about there. I've just got to wait for the rest of this brigade to stop moving. I hate that I've got all this reserve here that's not been committed yet, and I've got all that sweeping through the cornfield. Union Courier. Someone's trying to send me a message. Probably something along the lines of I'm retreating. Okay, so apparently there's a lieutenant in command of the 3rd Brigade. This might be a bad thing. Line reserves. Right, Lieutenant Air. This is your chance to prove how good you are. The sharpshooters really are retreating further than I thought they would. And sorry. Right, yeah, the Rebs are starting to move up at the side. And we're going to see some bit of close combat. Which we're losing, of course. Oh no, yep, yeah, we've lost. Now the cannon are onto canister and are starting to fall back a bit. Right. Guardsmen really need to get to the flank. This battle is only withdrawing a little way. Here's the battle for the now. Yeah, the battle's about to start here. $900. I'm near the 10,000 I need for the victory. See, hopefully you're using canister, but if I tell you to shrapnel, I suppose it is a little above canister range. But still, those guns have been doing their work. And I've got a massive hole in my flank, which, you know, this brigade here should be trying to fill, not marching off down there. Give him canister. See, that retreat command Apparently it was not a good idea because they ain't stopping. 2 regiments on the side there. Okay, who have I got at the end of this wonderful Zouave? The 144, 140 Pennsylvania. Ah, that's canister. A few more shots like that and the Rebs won't be hanging around. Artillery's withdrawing a little bit again. So you've got an opportunity to put fire into their rear or get them to turn around while we put canister into their front. But the Rebs are really pushing hard here now. I can't really move many more men now. Risk moving this regiment forward to engagement range, but I need to hold this point. We're siving to that unit, but look at all this rebel force. Excellent. Deploy to line. Where's your commander? Now he's too far ahead. Get your men into the line and then get your ass behind your men. This is how you've already lost. What's that? Yes. Commanded by Bernie, dead, so 3rd Brigade has lost 2 commanders, Saunders dead, Troband dead, and now Ayers in command. Ayers. But at least it's kind of covering my flank a little bit. As it is, I'm at the 10,000 points. This is now technically a victory as long as I can hold it together for another 20 minutes. And at the moment the only reason I'm holding it together is, you know, risking my artillery at every point. Because this is my last defensive line on the ridge. That said, I can start sending forward a few independent units. Got another Zouave unit there, 30th New York. And how many do I each need to hold the ridge? 1,000 men. 2. Yeah, that is literally everyone I can send forward from here, otherwise I won't be able to hold the ridge. These guys are getting back into action, which will save my flank here. They're going to break any second now. I'm going to move these guys in to fill this little gap here. Double time, men. Cannon are in a commanding position, although apparently they've not really... Oh no, they have hit something, just that one cannon crew hasn't. Because these few cannon crew here are apparently facing the wrong direction. Yeah, those Rebs are broken. I'm going to deploy some Zouaves right into their flank now. That fresh unit will come in to save this artillery if I can get them to double time. Plug me some holes. Oh, bit of close combat forming here. Those rebels are standing in close and getting canister. This isn't the massive flanking manoeuvre I wanted, but yeah. Overall, we're holding. We haven't lost everything yet. The sharpshooters are coming back into action. So if I get them to deploy there. That rebel unit is determined to run across my entire line before it's breaking. The rest of them seem to be a little scared of coming in close to my cannon. I mean, they've pretty much gone to ground. Once again, deploying troops at the last second saves my ass. Except here I'm kind of losing cannon that are being driven off. Oh, they're only retreating a little distance again. So, rear advance has been stalled. A judicious use of canister. My retreating units are back in action, putting in fire. Hopefully you're just going to deploy out to that flank there to protect the whole army flank. And that tells the picture of what happened to those guys. Why is it you have some good days and some bad days? Today is not that bad a day. Even if it would have been easier if the AI had done exactly what I wanted to do from the start. That's what you get for trusting corps commanders. I've reached 12,000. This is technically a major victory as long as my men don't stuff it up. But seeing I'm still holding the cemetery ridge and little round top, that's 200 points a minute coming in. I'd have to get butchered quite heavily to lose 200 points a minute, and looking at the score count in the bottom here, it's slowly ticking up, which means although we're taking a good few hundred casualties a minute, it's coming out on my side. The Rebs are taking more. And they've got a long way before they can reach. I'm not sure they can reach there before I do. And here, so I've completely stopped them on this flank. Found more canister going in. These artillery units have done their job. That's 100, 122, 400 points for these guys, 33 points for them, 120 points. So we come back to the cycling crew. No, I am. So yeah, my artillery has done its job. You actually going to charge them in the flank? Or are you retreating? Nope, you're actually charging them right in the flank. 11th Massachusetts. Poor buggers getting picked off as they flee. And this looks like to be the only threat point left. Even then I've got troops who are fairly to spare. They ain't gonna get the Devil's Den in 11 minutes, are they? 1300 points. Apparently that's a larger zone than I thought it was. 400 yards? No, apparently just counts. I think Sickles has wandered forward a bit to... Oh no, it's Humphreys. Where am I then? Oh, I have wandered forward. Yeah, this is called Stickles Stay Home, so stay home Stickles. Sickles. Stickle bricks. There we go. Just imagine what I could have done if I'd held the Devil's Den for a bit longer. I suppose there was mostly rebel uniforms dead there, so it's not like I gave it a right fight. That's where I kind of lost ground, and then straight line of rebels there. Flanking manoeuvre is slower than I was hoping it would be, but it's working. Car's brigade will now continue its march into there. Apart from you guys, who will continue to shoot at the rebels. Stream of rebs heading back now, as cannon and fire sends them fleeing. I do believe I have cracked this one, gentlemen. Without your help. As you can see, this is a far better defensive line, but still, it's more the deployment that saved me rather than anything else. Because if you think about it, the only difference is I didn't have the peach orchard. Is that the peach orchard there? Yeah. Sickles kind of expanded all the way out here. That'll be the peach orchard, I guess. So it's really reduced the line down to much more concentrated. I know this might be supposedly one of the easier scenarios, but a bit of brutal hand-to-hand combat going on here. Which, oh, some of my men just surrendered. It's not enough to hurt my score though. Right, if you would like to come in on behind these rebs, we'll see how long they like being shot in the rear. The answer is not very long, or not very much. Sharpshooters, 500 points, you know, once again, completely proven the use of their usefulness. Cannon sends those rebels flying. Will I get myself promoted for this one? I haven't been promoted in quite a few scenarios. Yep, there we go, we're now firing at the rear of those rebel formation. Second South Carolina. So is their score dropping at regular intervals, or just is it now totally... No, they're pretty much all disappeared now. A few more rounds of canister and this should be over. This is the Rebels' high water mark. This will be theirs here. Yep, there they go. Sharpshooters annihilated them. The entire brigade I didn't even have to commit. Well, most of the brigade. And they had an entire flipping division, or even corps back there. But at least I'll be fresh for the next day's fighting. Nothing spectacular here. Pretty sure, you know, someone else has scored 30,000 points on this. But I'm happy. I've had too many defeats recently. Are you actually retreating to my line? Will that count as a surrender, please? 4th Texas. I'm getting shot as they run, but it doesn't seem to be causing them to surrender. Sharpshooters are picking on that regiment from the rear. And we're sweeping. Reforming a brigade up there, but that blocking unit will stop them. And they are literally reforming, so... Oh no, blocking unit's marching back. Ah well. Right, are you going to shoot this time? Ah, 4 minutes left. 15,000 points, major victory. 3,000 casualties could have been a lot worse as well. I'll have a look in the order of battle in a bit, but for now I'm just going to speed this up a little bit to get to the end. Seeing we're in no danger. And every minute's just going to knock me up a couple hundred points. That's the only bit of rebel fighting left. These guys are now trapped. Being shot at from 3 sides. Just watch my scores shoot up. There we go. Major victory. Casualty list to follow. Battle details. Yep. Did well. So, it's 4,000 casualties to, so causing an extra 1,000 casualties to them. But 3rd Brigade and 2nd Brigade both lost their commanders and their secondary commanders. Humphreys was mainly the artillery. But as you can see, his artillery caused a third of the enemy, well, quarter of the enemy casualties. So they really paid for their job. So, is that actually what, right, or did I just click on the wrong button? That was Randall, sorry. Humphreys, his men did fairly well. Didn't see much fighting, but even in casualties, so yeah, most of the fighting was done by the 1st Brigade, 1st Division. Who kind of even, so yeah, thanks to me artillery, very good. Did I kill anybody important? Kershaw, Barksdale, Will Copperell, Cox are dead. Apart from that, everyone seems to be intact. Didn't manage to get a Hood. Actually no, Hood is dead. Major General B. Hood. Hood's division. Langston. So, yeah, 16,000 points. I'm happy with that.